Hello and welcome to this training. My name is Guillaume from Media, and today I'm going to guide you through the new MUHC wayfinding application. To access the application, you will need to scan the QR code provided. For that, open the camera on your smartphone, point at the QR code, and tap on the pop-up that appears to open the application in your browser. That's it. You now have the wayfinding application open. First of all, just note that the application is currently being finalized, so the interface or the shortcuts might change in the near future. At the bottom right, you can see the feedback button. So if you press on it, you will find the form where you can select which subject you want to submit. So for example, suggest directory improvement, add some kind of description, and then you could attach a screenshot if you wanted to. This is not required. So you can just click on change and select your screenshots. And then it is strongly recommended to enter your email address like this. If we have any question and you allow us to contact you, we could ask you some questions if something is unclear or if we want to go deeper in the question. Just don't forget to press send when you finish the form. Now let's see how the application works. From top to bottom, let's see what you can find on the home screen. First, you can change the language. If you prefer French, you can click on it and select the other language. This will translate the entire application. Then, you can use the search button to access the search and the complete directory of all of the different destinations that are available within the application. Just note that for now, only floors from S1 to third level are available within the application. And we are starting with the Royal Victoria Hospital, the Montreal Chest Institute, and the Children's Cancer Centre. The other establishments, such as the Research Institute or Children, might be added later, but for now they are not part of this, the scope of this project. And the parking might be added soon inside the application, but it's not fully finished yet. You can click on the name of any establishment to find the list of all of the different services and departments available. Below, you have a list of shortcuts with the most frequent destination, and feel free to suggest any one that is not showing presently. Then you have access to the current route if you wanted to go back because you left the navigation. Then quick access to a few services such as restroom, admitting, cafeteria, and the parking. And then we have a section dedicated to the news. So for now, it's only talking about the hospital card, but if you have any idea of something else that would be interesting for visitors when they arrive or when they are on site, feel free to suggest them in the feedback tool. Then, as you know, the service was made possible thanks to the MUHC Users Patients Committee. So we thank them, and you can access to the website at any time from the home screen by pressing on the link. Now let's open the directory by clicking on the search bar at the top of the home screen. So from here, as you have seen, we will see the list of all of the different establishments once again. So if I just wanted to see the Montreal Chest Institute, I could just click on here. Then I can browse the directory manually, but the most convenient way is to use the search. The search allows to find any destination based on the address, the name, but also some of the services that are available at this specific location. So first, let's see something by address. You will see it searches right away. So I can find one destination particularly. And then I can search something based on one of the services provided somewhere. So for the gastroenterology, I can see that this is provided by the clinics at the Royal Vic. And then let's take something a bit different, such as sleep. So we have two different locations that are talking about sleep right now the sleep laboratory, of course, but also the MCI clinics have services for sleep disorders. So the keywords is a really convenient way to explain why one destination was suggested for you and to make sure that visitors can find the right destination based on what they are looking for. Let's select the MCI clinics. As soon as you select one destination, you will see the map appear on the screen. And at the bottom left, we always show the destination picture. This is really to make sure that when someone is looking at the destination and they are walking by, they will find the right spot and not just something that could be potentially maybe the right destination. No, we use images to make sure that visitors and patients are guided to the right destination. And then if you go down, you will see a list of services, the address, and sometimes you can even have flyers or websites. Any relevant information can be added in here. So feel free to give some feedback if you think something is missing, if you have any idea of a relevant page that should be showing in the services. You can use the feedback button in here that will let us know about which location you selected. Then it's time to start the navigation. To start the navigation, we need to know where you want to start. So you have to select your start point. And from here, if you are on site, you can use one of the two main methods. The first one is to use the GPS integrated into your smartphone. So you can just select this option. You could use the scan QR code at the top right. You can use the scan a QR code if you have a flyer or an image or if you're scanning an employee's card. And then you can select also manually one entrance or any other point that you would want. So let's select one of the entrance. Now I can see my entire path where I have to go to find my destination. So we still have the destination picture, but notice that now we have the time required to walk here and then the distance that is showing also. And if you go down, we have now the list step by step of all of the different instructions that need to be done to find your way. Let's start the navigation with my assistant. From here, you can enable the geolocation if it's not done already on your own site. The screen is now divided in two different parts. At the top, you will see the map that shows you where you are and where you have to go. And then at the bottom, we have an image that shows you at any time where you are located and what it will look like at this precise step. This is really important, you will see. If you are working on site, you will see that the different steps are changing automatically. If it's not the case, you can just press on the next button at the bottom right to switch to the next destination, to the next step. And as you can see now, the bottom screen became interactive. It's a 360 image that shows you where you are arriving and where you have to go at this precise step. So this is really useful and allows you to find your way through any type of establishment. So let's go to the next step and follow the assistant. You can see that we are in the waiting room right now. We are next to the elevators. We still have to go straight. And now we have to turn right when we're inside the hall. And near the orange part of the hall, we have to turn right to find the door. So you see, it's really efficient. Next, we need to take a number of a ticket at the kiosk before we go forward. So you will see that the application shows you this instruction also. And then we have the destination picture that we have seen before, which tells you that you are at the right spot, you are arrived. Don't forget to press end. And here you might have even additional information, instructions. And when you press end, you can just give some feedback and rate the experience if you wanted to. When we go back to the map, you can select any destination directly on the map to find more information about the location, like we have seen before with the services provided. You can use the search to find another destination quickly without leaving the page. You can also scan a QR code directly from here, if you have any near you. And then you can just change the flow to look at other parts of the hospital. Just keep in mind that for now, the Montreal Children's Hospital is not part of the project yet. It might be added later. So that's it for today. Thank you for helping us test this application, and have a great day. Bye-bye.